Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I am going to show you a super handy trick in Power BI, how to reset all your slices with just one click using bookmarks. We all have been there. We apply multiple filters using slices, and when we are done, we have to go back and clear each slices one by one, but it is time consuming and frustrating. But with bookmarks, I have these few slices filtered. Now, with just one single click, all the slices came back to the normal state. So basically, our whole concentration for today's video is on this part, slices, how to add this button and connect this slices to this button using bookmarks. And in the end, I'll show you another thing for my next video. So let's jump right in. First, I will make sure all my slices are in the all state, meaning no filters are applied. This will be our default state that we want to return to after using the bookmark. Now I need to select all my slices to set up the bookmarks properly. For that, I will check if my selection pane is open. And for me, the selection pane is here. When I click, my selection pane is open. But for you, if it is not open, just go to the view and make sure the selection pane is checked in, and you will also see this. Selection pane shows all the visuals on your report like charts, slices, etc. To make things organized, first I will rename all my slices in the selection pane. Now you can see I have 1, 2, 3 and 4 slices. When I click the slicer, it is highlighted here, so it's easy for me to name it. I'll just do a double click and I'll put slicer, and this is CC, company code. I'll click on this. This is quarter, so I'll put slicer and I'll put QR. This is for my reference. You can also put anything as per your convenience. This is expense type, so I'll do a double click, slicer, expense type, and the last one is cost center, slicer, cost center. Okay, now I will hold all the slices with the control key and group it. So this is selected. Now put the control and select slicer expense, select slicer QR and slicer CC. So all the green highlighted are selected. Now I'll go to any one of them, click on the 3 dots, group it, and now I can name the group one all slices. This is for my convenience. Grouping helps us control all the slices at once when creating a bookmark. Next, I will open the bookmarks pane. If it is not open, go to the view tab and make sure the bookmark pane is selected. For me, it is open here. When I click here, the bookmark pane is selected. I'll create the actual bookmark that will reset all slices. In the bookmarks pane, click on add a bookmark, and I'll name the bookmark as per my requirement. It can be unfilter or reset filter, whatever you want to. Then I will do a right click on the bookmark and select only data and selected visuals. How to do that? Just click on the display and it is unchecked. Click on the current page, it is unselected, and instead of all visuals, just click on the selected visuals. So now you can see only data and selected visuals are selected. This will ensure bookmark focuses only the slices data. Before updating the bookmark, how to update a bookmark? I just need to do a right click and click on update. But before doing that, I'll go to a selection pane and make sure that all slices, the group is selected. It is green, so it is selected. Now I'll come to a bookmark, do a right click and update. Let's test it out. I will select some values from each slicer. So I'll select quickly, quarters I'll select Q2, cost center I'll select HR, and expense type I'll select office supplies. Now I'll go to a bookmarks pane and click on the unfilter bookmark, and there you go. All the slices are back to their normal state with just one click. I didn't have to go to each slices and do a unclear thing. To make it user friendly, I will add a reset button here, so users can click it directly on the report and they don't have to go to the bookmarks page. To do that, go to insert image and select any image which looks like a filter, and this is selected. Now I'll make it little small and get it here. I'll make it more small and it's here. Now I will link the image to the bookmark. To do that, I'll just click on the image, come to the format, in the action button on, do a drop down, type, you will select bookmark, you will select your unfilter which you have in the bookmark, and now let's test it out again. I'll select few from the slices, and now instead of clicking on the bookmark, I will click here. That's it. The image now works as a reset button for us. A quick tip I want to give here is, once you publish this report to Power BI service, users won't need to hold a control. They can just simply click here and it will clear all the slices. Right now, since we are in the desktop, we have to hold a control key and then click the filter button. Now let's look at a common mistake. Say I add another slicer. For example, I'll go to the build, I'll take a slicer, and now I'll go to the data, employee name as a slicer. Okay, to change it to the same as all state, select the slicer, come to the format, slicer settings. From vertical list, select the drop down. I will again select some values from all the slicers including this new one. So suppose if I select this one, in this HR, and in this office supplies, and in this employee. Now when I click button, only this slicers are getting updated. This is not. Why? It is because we didn't added this new slicer to the slicer group and updated the bookmark. And to do that, what you will do is you will come to your selection pane, hold the new slicer. You can do first open the group slicer, take the new slicer, drag it and put it here. Now let me select and see if it works or not. Let me select this and let me select employee name has Charles, cost centers and expense type accommodation. Now when I hold control and click on the button, it changes, but again the new slicer is not changing. Why? Because we have not updated the bookmark. So before updating a bookmark, like you can go here and you can just directly update it. But when you update it, as I told you earlier, before updating, you have to make sure that all slicers are in the unfiltered state. So make sure the employee name is cleared and it is also in an all state. Now you can go to the unfiltered one, right click on it and update it. Final testing, let's select few slicers and see if all the slicers get updated or not. And for the new one, I'll select this one. Now when I press the control and click on the filter, you can see even this is working and all other slicers are working as required. And that's how you can easily reset all your slicers in Power BI with just one click using Bookmark. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It will really help me and help you also. In the next video, I will show you another cool trick with Bookmark, how to toggle between a chart and a table. Like if you see, you have a table here and you have a chart here. Now we can add a button and make sure if someone wants to look table, they can click the table, only this will appear. They can click the chart and only this chart will appear. So I'll explain you step by step how to do that. Thank you once again.